I can't believe you're doing this.
I can't believe you're still whining about this.
Mom is not selling her part of the company. She's made that very clear, Brooke.
What's clear is the influence your grandmother still has over Taylor.
Think whatever you like. I'm not changing my mind.
Or how much she has to contribute to Forrester.
Oh, wake up, Steffi. This is a fashion house. Your mother's a psychiatrist.
So, Bridget's a doctor. And she's at Jackie M. She's made her mark there.
Okay, you two, come on. Let's not belabor this. Taylor made her decision.
Even if it's not the decision your father wanted me to make.
Come on. Beautiful. Let's call it a day. Come on. Let's head back to our place, and we'll stop by Chuck's. We'll get a nice six-pack and a bucket of wings, and maybe I'll build a fire. And, yeah, I know. What am I saying? This sounds more like your son's idea of a romantic evening. Lucky for you, your husband is much more imaginative. Ooh. What's wrong?
Nicky was by earlier. He's invited Aggie over to their place for dinner in hopes of relieving some of the tension between his wife and their surrogate.
Ooh, and how does Bridget feel about that? I mean, she does know what Nick's up to, right?
Hey! Hey! Oh, my goodness. Is it just me, or does Jack have every little girl in the neighborhood and their moms wrapped around his finger?
Mrs. Bachman invited him to have dinner again.
She adores him, just like her daughter Amanda does. What can I do?
You can open the wine.
Okay.
Very special Barolo for the very special pasta.
Oh, you doing your famous manicotti again?
I cannot tell a lie. The pasta, it's from that little famous bistro we like. I ordered it from there. They're running a little behind.
Very good. Thank you. I noticed you set the table for 3. Did you forget Jack wasn't eating with us?
There's something that I wanted to talk to you about. Someone's going to join us for dinner.
You invited someone for dinner without telling me?
Well, you just got home. I really haven't had a
You
chance.
could have told me at the office.
Well, I did tell you I was cooking dinner.
I know, but I assumed that would be for you and me.
It's probably our food now.
Or our mystery guest. I'll get it. What are you doing here?
Nick invited me.
Which I was just about to tell Bridget when the doorbell rang.
My God, Nick, this is who you invite for dinner? What are you thinking?
Taylor?
No, Ridge, it's okay. You voiced your opinion and you supported your wife like any loyal husband would. And I'm just saying that I intend to make the most of my investment opportunity, and I'm going to do everything I can to make the best future for our children and our family. And never again will Forresters be persona non grata in their own building. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Which you do, thanks to your daughter. Meanwhile, my mom just gets pushed aside.
Sweetheart, nobody's getting pushed aside here except Bill and Katie.
The point I'm making is that I intend to be the most supportive partner to your father and to your grandparents as I can be. Because I love them, and I respect them. And I love you, and I respect you. And I'm not going to apologize for that. To you, or anyone.
What exactly are you trying to say?
What part of I'm not going to apologize for loving Ridge did you not understand?
Because he's your children's father.
That too. Not that you have any reason to be threatened.
No, I'm not threatened.
And I am never going to allow my children's legacy to be threatened again. And I'm not going to allow them to be marginalized or fired on a whim.
Katie never fired anybody on a whim. And she wasn't naive either. Something I thought you would never be, but now I'm beginning to wonder.
Let me tell you what I'm starting to wonder. Why you're standing there wasting your breath and wasting my time when you know that I'm not going to change my mind no matter how much you talk. Now, if you will excuse me.
Where are you going? Taylor, come back here. We're not finished yet.
I very much doubt that Bridget would have agreed to having Aggie over if Nicky had told her in advance.
Instead, he decides to spring it on her the last minute?
Yeah, but still, things can't go on this way, can they? I mean, Bridget being so harsh to the woman who is carrying their child, it's...
Can you blame Bridget for acting that way?
No, I'm not blaming anyone, darling. I just don't understand how my loving, forgiving daughter-in-law can't get past what's happened. I mean, it is true. Aggie wasn't exactly forthcoming about herself, but she had her reasons, and no great harm was done.
Thank God. Look, if Aggie would have just been honest from the beginning. But no. Instead, she decided to be somebody that she's not, and they chose her to be their surrogate. No wonder why Bridget feels betrayed. I'd feel the exact same way if I wanted a child as badly as she did, and I was deceived like that.
Maybe I should just go.
No. Now, you and Bridget are going to learn to get along again.
Look, I want that as much as you do, Nick, but how's that supposed to happen when your wife won't even look at me?
Oh, please, don't you dare blame me. I did not create this situation. You did. With your secrets and your lies and your outpouring of love for my husband.
Okay, Bridget, can we just please...
No, Nick, we can't. We can't just calmly sit down and discuss this. I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth, and I thought you understood that.
I do understand that, but I believe this is about much more than the situation with Aggie. Now, come on, let's get real here. This has to do with what's happened in our marriage before all this, the betrayal, the mistrust, and it's about this situation bringing up those old feelings.
No, Nick, I'm not blaming her when I'm still upset with you. I'm sorry, you're wrong. I have dealt with those feelings.
And you can deal with this. You can, because you're the most kind-hearted, level-minded woman that I know. And I know this isn't what you want. You told me this isn't how you want this baby brought into the world with all this stress and tension. I know that, and it can change. That can change. We can deal with all of that here, now. That's why tonight's so important.
You do know that what your mother did to mine is unfair, right? Or hey, maybe that was your real motivation for getting the company back, putting your mom in power over mine.
It's not about that, Hope.
Look, Steffi, my mom's not a quitter. She is not going to give up, and she will chase Taylor all over LA, and she will get her place back at Forrester.
I don't think so.
Not so fast, Taylor. I have more to say to you, and you're gonna listen, whether you want to or not.
Hasn't gone away, has it?
What?
Your desire to have a baby. That's why you're so supportive of Bridget, because you know what it's like to want a baby so much. To want to be a parent. to raise a family.
I have a family. And you are my family. You are. But you're right. I do still think about it.
Nick, of course I care about the baby.
Which is why we all need to find a way to get along.
Look, Bridget, I know that you would probably rather if I wasn't the woman carrying your baby right now, but I am. You know, it's a little late to turn back the clock. I'm going to be in your guys' lives.
Yeah. Until this pregnancy is over and the baby's born, yes, you will. And not a second longer.
Well, you really do hate me,
No.
don't you?
Agnes, I hate your lies. And I hate that you've taken this time that should have been so beautiful for my husband and me.
Sorry. Hey, listen, I'm in the middle of something right now. No, we need that account. Give me a second and I'll dial you right back. Thanks. I gotta make a call. Are you two gonna be okay?
I'm sure that Bridget would be more comfortable if I just left.
You stay put, both of you. A lot we need to talk about.
Give it up, Hope. Your mom's out and my mom's in.
Oh, you aren't fooling me for a second, Steffi. There's more to this business deal with Bill Spencer than you're telling me, and I can't help but wonder what you did to make it happen.
Well, I could be very persuasive.
Oh, obviously. But how?
Let's just say I didn't take a page out of the Logan handbook. But naturally you would think that because your mom's a Logan.
Oh, don't act like you are so holier than thou. We both know that you're not as innocent as you claim to be.
Don't go pointing the fingers at me, okay? When it takes a scoreboard to count how many men your mom has slept with and marriages she's ruined.
Oh, come on, you two, stop. This is like listening to Taylor and Brooke all over again.
Well, that's not fun, is it?
Look, I don't want this going on between you two, okay? So just stop. Let your mothers duke it out if they have to, all right?
Must you always be so melodramatic?
Must you always be so hypocritical?
How am I being hypocritical?
How are you being hypocritical? When you get the chance, Taylor, you just thumb your nose at it.
Oh, so me not selling my portion of the company to you is thumbing my nose at you?
This company means so much more to me than it could ever mean to you.
Oh, okay, so that means by your way of thinking that I am less deserving?
You are not even interested in fashion. You don't know anything about it. And how could you? I mean, look at the way you dress.
Oh, be careful, be careful. You are talking to your new boss.
Please, I'm just saying, it's ill-gotten
No,
gains.
I'm just saying, sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. Today, you lost. So suck it up and get over it, Brooke. I mean, you really don't have any other choice, do you?
Oh, no, you don't.
Look, I realize it's a little tense between your moms right now.
A little tense?
When the dust settles, I have to believe they're going to find a way to peacefully coexist.
If not, adios, Brooke.
Whoa, why should my mother be the one who has to go? She's devoted her life to this place.
No one is going anywhere. We're all going to pull together. We're going to work hard to make Forrester the success it once was. Yes, we have a long way to go. But your mothers are going to work things out, and I'm betting they can do it. Who knows, maybe one of these days they'll even become best friends.
I'm sorry, our mothers, friends?
Kidding me, right?
Look, I know it doesn't seem likely. But at the moment, yes, that is my hope.
You stop following me.
Taylor, I just need you to listen to me.
I've heard every whining word you have to say, and it's not going to work. I'm not changing my mind. Give it up.
Well, then I'll just keep hounding you till you do. You can't get away from me, Taylor. You should know that by now.
You really want to do this for all of LA to hear?
Yeah, I have nothing to hide.
Oh, so you don't mind if all of LA hears the real reason you're so upset about me taking over at Forrester? What was that? Because you feel threatened? Because of my marriage to Ridge and the fact that we had children and a family together, and I made him very happy, and I gave him a life of stability and peace?
Oh, please. I share those same things with Ridge. Plus, I made a huge contribution to a company that he loves. The Brooks bedroom line.
Oh, right, so you had another chance to prance around in your underwear.
The Brooks bedroom line was the single largest revenue draw for Forrester ever. What have you contributed to the company? You worked there, what, a week, a month?
Oh, and was breaking up Eric and Stephanie's marriage part of your contribution, or one of your many scandals, or one of the many embarrassments you caused this company?
You've had a few indiscretions of your own, Taylor.
Yes, I have made mistakes, but I took responsibility for them, and I did what I could to correct them. I'm not the woman who slept my way through the corporate ladder. And of course, let's not forget, every time you have a problem with Ridge, you just seduce your way back into his life.
Sexuality is not a crime. You're just an uptight therapist, and you couldn't satisfy Ridge. I feel sorry for you, actually. It's sad, the way you kind of pine after Ridge.
I don't pine after Ridge.
Oh, no, of course not. Any more than you did when you lured him to the altar this last time, and the minister pronounced you man and
Don't
horse.
start
Remember?
that. Stop it.
Man and
Stop
horse.
it. It's not funny.
Those shares are mine.
Hey. Maybe we should stop by Nick and Bridget's.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Nick is there to referee.
Referee?
Darling, I'm kidding. Everything will be fine. Come on.
I meant what I said. More than anything in the world, I want to work.
I think you should leave, Agnes.
Bridget, wait.
Look, Nick should not have invited you. I'm really sorry, but you need to leave my home and don't come back.
Bridget, I know that I messed up. I'm sorry, okay, for everything.
Don't touch me.
I want to fix this, but how am I supposed to do that when you won't even listen to me?
Don't say another word.
Come on.
I am not the problem here.
Bridget, just hear me out.
No, listen to me. I trusted you with the most precious thing to me in the world, my child. And from the moment we met, you played me. And then you made a play for my husband.
That's not even true. You know what your mother heard?
I'm over it. I'm sick of hearing about your fake apologies and your fake remorse. The only thing I want from you is a healthy baby. Agnes! Agnes!
Aggie?
Agnes! Oh my God!
Aggie?
she's not-
Aggie, can you hear me?
Oh my God, the baby! Oh my God! Oh, you God, please, no! No!